Hey guys, Reese from Reese Manor Fitness. I wanted to give you, hold on, that's better. I wanted to give you some advice today about dieting because it's January and that means every man and his wife is going to be following some crazy diet. I wanted to give you the 3 worst diets to follow so that you don't even bother wasting your time this year. First one, ketogenic diet. Now, this one gets a lot of press because it can work. But you have to understand how it works first in order to realize that it's probably not a great one. So a ketogenic diet was originally developed for people who are having seizures, so people who have epilepsy, okay? And they put them on a ketogenic diet and they found out that they stopped having seizures. Hallelujah, fantastic, unbelievable. And the real reason it works actually is it alters your gut microbiome, which we'll come back to. But that was the original reason it was designed for. Now people use it to lose weight, but how it works is this. When your body doesn't have any carbohydrates to use as fuel, you have to raise your stress levels. Okay, and you raise your stress levels up, you raise one of your hormones called cortisol and adrenaline, and they break down fat to provide energy. That's how it works. But the problem is, if you're already stressed out, you're adding more stress to a system that doesn't really need any more stress. And so you might lose weight in the short term, but you're going to feel pretty awful pretty quickly as soon as you go back to eating what you was ever eaten before. So I use it, but I use it very carefully. I don't use it with a lot of people. Again, really, there's no bad diets. It's only bad bodies. But for most people, ketogenic diet is probably a bad idea. The second one is a low carbohydrate diet. Why? Because it works in exactly the same process. If you take away carbohydrates, you have to use fat or protein for fuel. And the way your body does that is by raising up your stress hormones. And again, the higher your stress hormones, the slower your weight loss. All right? I can't make that any clearer. The higher your stress levels, the slower your weight loss. Really, really important not to be in a state of low carbohydrates, high fat, high protein for a long period of time. You can do it for a very small period of time, but it is not a long-term strategy to lose weight. And final worst diet of all time has got to be eating less diet, which will be your Weight Watchers and your Slim Fast. Okay, they'll just get you to eat less calories. When you eat less calories, what happens when you go back to eating more again? You gain all that weight back, which is just a waste of time. That's why they're forever on the Weight Watchers diet or Slimming World. So I lost £1 this week, I lost £2 this week, and then the next week comes back, I'll put £3 back on. Then I lost £2 again, and you just go around this merry-go-round of bullshit where you keep gaining weight and losing it again. All right, such a waste of time. So ketogenic diet, don't do it. Low carbohydrate, don't do it. Slimming World, don't do it. So what should you do? Well, what you need to do is figure out why you're overweight in the first place. And no, it's not because you're greedy or you can't stop eating. There are chemical signals that work inside the body, right? You have hunger hormones like ghrelin and satiety hormones like leptin, which tell you when to eat and when you're full. If you can control those and you can control them with lifestyle habits, if you eat the right diet for your body type and if you train properly, then you'll lose weight, no problem. You won't have to worry about it and you'll never have to worry about the weight coming back on again. Now, if you want to know more about that and find out a little bit more about what we do, click the link below, book a little call, and we can have a little chat and see if we can help. We'll go through exactly what you're doing right now. I'll tell you everything that you're doing wrong, and if you need our help to go forward and fix it, great. And if you don't, that's okay. At least you'll have a rough idea of what you shouldn't be doing and what you should move toward to. So hopefully speak to you soon. Cheers.